welcome to part 6 of our series of widows and virgins. Alright, I was reading a portion from Yeshayahu chapter 4 verses 1, which says, "For 7 women shall take hold of one man in that day, saying, We shall eat our own bread, which is the own basura, wear our own clothes," means we will cover our own nakedness, kind of thing. "Only let your name be called on us." They only want the Asha only wants her husband's name to be called on her, alright, to take away our reproach. So that was the picture of the harlot. Alright, now let's see Saul's instruction on considering widows who are true widows. 1 Timothy chapter 5 verses 3 onwards I will read. It says, "Honor widows who are widows indeed." Verse 4, "But if any widow has children or grandchildren, let them learn first to show piety at home and to requite their parents, for that is good and acceptable before Elohim." Verse 5, "Now she that is a widow indeed and in union," the word for union there is yakha yada, right? "Now she that is a woman indeed and in union trusts in Elohim and continues in supplications and in prayers night and day." Verse 6, "But she that lives in pleasure is dead while she lives." Okay, so the word yakha yada, which is translated as union, alright, is a root word from yada. Is this? So the word is yada. So can you see the word yad or yod, which means hand? Right? Yada means hand, hands, or throw. So to throw something with your hand, right? Or it means hands. Remember the word yad, which I spoke about, which talks about the embrace. Yod, embracing someone. That's the love, beloved. The word beloved has yod. So yada is the root word in Yehuda. And where did our master sprang forth from? From Yehuda, the tribe of Yehuda. Alright, so this is the union with Yahuwah's hand, the arm of Yahuwah. To whom has the arm of Yahuwah been revealed? Mashiach is the arm of Yahuwah, isn't it? He is Yahuwah manifested in the flesh. Alright, so that is the picture here in verse 5. We see that now she that is a widow indeed. We are talking about the true widow among the all other widows. Just as I spoke to you about Eliyahu was sent to just one widow, alright, in Sarephat, while there were many widows in the land of Yasharal. He was not sent to any of them because they lived in the pleasure of sin. But this widow lived for Yahuwah. And that is the picture here where Paul is saying, now she that is a widow indeed and in union, the word yaka yada, alright, which has the root word yada, which means hand, or which is, unctioned by the hand, thrown by the hand, like given away by the hand. So that is the picture that she continues to live and trust in Elohim. Okay, but verse 6, "But she that lives in pleasure is dead while she lives." So can you see the spirit in the letter? Alright. So the word yaka yada means in union with Yah or Yahuda, the true spiritual Yasharal, just as Ruth clinged to Yah. Okay, so she continues in supplications and prayers day and night. So the very word we saw, almana, alright, means Elohim's portion in his death. Elohim's portion in his death. So it is no coincidence that a union is a riddle. So if you see the word for riddle, right, an interesting word is keda. This is how it is written. The keda. The word for unity, alright? The keda. Okay? And keda means riddle or puzzle. And Yakeda means unity. So you are in unity with whom are you in unity with? With Yahuwah. Alright? And it is a puzzle. This is a puzzle. Keda. It's a riddle. Spirit in the letter. See the beautiful picture. Okay, Luke chapter 2 verses 36. And there was a prophetess, Anna, the daughter of Phanuel, of the tribe of Asher. She was advanced in many days and had lived with her husband 7 years after her marriage. And she was a widow till 84 years. She never left from the Hekel, serving night and day with fastings and prayers. Verse 38. At that hour she came up and gave thanks to Yahuwah and spoke of him, that is Yahusha, to all those who are looking for the redemption of Jerusalem. So this woman, Anna, day and night, she was 80, it says 7 years after her marriage, widow for 84 years. For 84 years she was day and night in the Hekel, fasting and praying, alright, waiting for the redemption of Yasharel. Al-Manut, waiting for the husband. And the picture is, as soon as Yahusha was brought to the temple, there she came running, because she was waiting for the redemption. She was waiting for the Redeemer. She was waiting for her husband. And that is Mashiach. This is the beautiful picture that we see here. Okay? 1 Timothy chapter 5 verses 9. Let not a widow be taken into number under 60 years old, having been the wife of one man. Verse 10. Well reported of for good works, if she has brought up children, if she has shown hospitality to strangers, if she has washed the feet of the Kodesh ones, if she has relieved the afflicted, and if she has diligently followed every good work. Verse 11. But the younger widows refuse, for when they have begun to wax wanton against Mashiach, they want to get married, having damnation, because they have cast off their first faith. Verse 13. And withal they learn to be idle, wandering about from house to house, and not only idle, but tattlers and also busybodies, speaking things which they ought not. So Paul is telling Timothy that widowhood is refused to those who are younger, for when they have begun to be immoral against Mashiach, they will marry. In the commandment is the spiritual versus spiritual. The spirit is hidden in the letter. Alright, you will be amazed to read this scripture, Revelation chapter 18 verses 7. It talks about mystery Babel. What does it say? How much she is glorified herself and lived strenuously, so much torment and mourning give her. For she says in her heart, I sit as a queen, and I am not a widow, and shall never see mourning. What does she say? Mystery Babylon. She says that I sit as a queen, and I am not a widow. So see the picture over there, the spirit in the letter. You see all those harlots, the whoredoms of the woman, alright, right from her virginhood, alright. She does not see the need of the widowhood, Al-Manut. They don't require Yahuwah. Alright, though they may profess him with their mouth, but the heart is far away, because they have gone back to the old wine, the wine of Hagar, right, to partake of Judaism, to drink, to buy and sell the wine and oil of Judaism. That's what the parable of the wise and foolish virgin shows. Right? They were all waiting for the bridegroom. The announcement was made. The bridegroom is coming. They all trimmed the lamps. But the foolish ones went to buy and sell from Judaism. That's what we see people on Facebook today, saying Shabbat Shalom. They talk about Pishak, what good food they cooked for Pishak or for so and so feast. They never understand the spirit in the letter. Let's continue in the next.